mistakes that drain your conversion on a sales page. Hi, my name is Zakkery. Welcome to the channel. Here we discuss everything related to online sales. If you are an online entrepreneur, if you have online course and you are struggling with the sales and want to promote it effectively, subscribe to the channel. Today, I'm going to explain the 7 mistakes which drain your conversions on a sales page of online course. This is super important for everybody who is selling online. Even if you do not have online course yet, even if you are just preparing to have one and to pack your expertise in the format of online course, stay tuned. Today we're going to have a workshop type video and I want you to follow every step I name and then check it at your sales pages. I will demonstrate the real selling pages of online courses. Let me make a disclaimer here. Dear owners of those websites which I'm going to demonstrate today, I have no intention to offend you. I just want to demonstrate where are the leakages of the revenue on your sales pages. So don't be offended, just listen to those amendments and try to improve it as soon as possible, because while you're waiting, you just either drain the leads or leave the money on the table. I will diagnose those 7 mistakes and at the very end, I will share the link to check your sales pages. Okay, let's start. I am the active CEO of online schools, and every month I audit about 5-6 different online projects. These 7 mistakes are taken from a personal experience. These are the most common mistakes which I meet at 95% of all audits I perform. So number 1 mistake which you are very likely to have is missing trust signals. Just imagine you are a code user browsing the internet or scrolling the feed on social media, and then you suddenly run into the ad which offers you to click more and see the landing page. At that point of time, you have a zero trust to the person which offers you to click more and see the landing page, right? So your goal as the owner of online course to create the website which includes every necessary signal of trust. Let's continue. Just imagine the code user browsing the internet, then your advertisement pops up and then he clicks more and jumped on your landing page. So what happens next? He is not reading yet, so do not expect the code user to understand each word which you so accurately put in the text on the landing page. What will the user do? He will just firstly scroll the landing page until the end and just review it on a surface basis. And if at some point he understands that, oh, this website lacks trust, he will immediately exit. So let's jump on my screen and I will demonstrate what are the red flags of trust. So from my perspective as a marketer and CEO of online schools, I see at least 3 red flags for the code users that definitely shows us that conversions are not as they could be. So the first one is, once I land on this page, there is zero information about the teacher. I have no idea who am I gonna pay these $40, $50 for this online course. I do not know how he or she looks like. What are they doing? Why are they selling this course? I have no information about the author. So will I sign up? I don't think so. The other problem here, we know that we have only 3 seconds to make the first impression on a cold user. And once I land on this page, I see messy text written with the different fonts and different size. And this is the first block which I see. I probably will exit after 5 seconds being on the landing page. So this front page should be changed. The other problem here is that there is zero description what's included in the purchase of the courses. I have no idea what I'm gonna get if I sign up, let's say, in the course number 3, swipe and spin 4. I will pay $60 and then what's gonna happen? Will I have a live webinars or will I have a feedback? Will I have pre-recorded lessons? How long will I have the access? Is it a lifetime access or it's only 2-hour access? Where I'm gonna study? Will you send me the videos or will you teach me personally? And then let's say we have a very stubborn code user, very motivated, the person who really wants this exact product. Let's say he needs to ask questions and then he clicks on the contact form and there is no direct phone number, no email which I can text and ask my questions. Instead of that, I'm offered to fill in the feedback form, share my email, and then wait for days, years, hours until I get answered. This is not how today the market works. This could be a great form of sale in 2005, but not in 2025. Now people do not even agree to wait for an hour until you will reply on their questions. So as a marketer, what would I do to add some trust on this landing page? Definitely, I would change the first block. It should create more trust, be more appealing. You are selling an art courses. You are selling the beauty. So why then your website looks not so appealing? So the other thing, I would add description into online course section. And then I would definitely add information about the teacher in the front page. I have more add-ons to this website, but they are related to the next mistake I'm gonna mention in this video. Meanwhile, let me know in the comments which of these mistakes you have on your sales page. Mistake number 2 is located on this feedback form. Do you see it? Let me know in the comments if you've noticed that. I want you to stay tuned and let's make it like a kind of a workshop. So what's wrong with this feedback form? The first mistake I already mentioned, that it will not work because people want immediate answers to their questions. But there is one more problem in here. The problem is that you are asking me to share my contact details without my consent with your privacy policy. There is no privacy policy and consent with a privacy policy on this feedback form. This is super important. I want you right now to go to your sales pages, and every time I want you to check your sales pages immediately and see if you have a checkbox included after each contact form. And then the other thing, that you also need to have your own privacy policy. Sometimes the users think that if I create my website on a website building pages like this one is done on a Shopify, looks like the platform should know where the legal things should be included, like the privacy policy, terms of use. But as we see here, this is a feedback form. This form is done on a ready-to-use platform, but unfortunately, it does not contain all legal things you need to have as an author of the course. So make sure you have it. Another important thing, if you do not want to kill the trust of the user of the website, make sure that your privacy policy is located on a separate domain, not in a Google Docs, or not being downloaded immediately once the person clicks on it. Let me show you the example. Let's say this website, again, dear owners of this website, I have zero intention to offend you. I just want to show you what you better improve on your websites to increase the sales. If I go to the footer of this website and click on privacy policy, it will immediately be downloaded on my laptop. And then I can open it. I can see that it was done in Word 2019, which is super old thing. And then I can scroll it and see it. So this is fully legal thing, and this is your decision that your privacy policy is done in Word format. But according to my experience in marketing, the users trust more when your privacy policy can be open in a separate web page and people can read it, not download it. I have a guide which explains some legal basics for the online course users. I'm not the lawyer, but I have some kind of experience as a marketer. If you want to check your websites, if everything is done correctly on a legal basis, check the link below and get the guide. Mistake number 3 is visual overload. When you have too many things on the front page, on the first block, and that defocus the attention of the user. He has too many focusing points, and then at the end, the brain just gets tired, and the only desire the person has is to exit your landing page. If you want the person to be super focused, don't add 2 offers in one block. If this is the landing page offering to sign up for the free masterclass, you better have just one button. Register for the masterclass. You better not put together 2 buttons in one block. Let's say if this is a landing page aiming to register people on the free masterclass, you better avoid adding extra buttons saying learn more about the tutor, learn more about the program, and so on. You better have just one call to action: register for the webinar, reserve your seat. Just one button that focuses the attention of the user. Mistake number 4, unclear value. This is a little bit tricky and difficult because for you as an author of the course, as the owner of the product, sometimes it's so obvious that I explained everything on my landing page, but you work with this product every day. You might lose some important details which matter a lot for the user. So you better ask your friends, family, colleagues to review your landing page and ask them, does this explanation highlights the value of my product enough, or I need to add on something? Is this enough to motivate the user to sign up for my offer? Let's say this website located on Teachable, Revit rocket ship for first-time users to those who want to learn a more efficient way to model in Revit. Let's say I'm the code user. I have no idea what is a Revit. This landing page unfortunately drained the conversion from the first block. They lost my attention on the first phrase. It should be more clear. It should give me a clear understanding what I'm gonna get and what is the course about. The price of the course is almost $400 or $1,600 if I sign up for VIP access and would like to get the resources. So for that high ticket price, they definitely need to work on design. It's really great that they explained everything what's included on this page, but it's not enough. They're asking me to pay $1,600 if I want to sign up for the VIP package. But if I count the lessons, there are not so many of them. And then I see that each lesson is not more than 10 minutes. Why should I pay $1,600? I have zero understanding why I should pay $1,600. What is the value of the course for me? This website lacks the section, your result after the course will be, or after this course you can achieve. This is what our students have achieved after enrollment into the course. The other problem with the value is that there is no deadline to enroll into the course. I believe this could highly motivate the users to take a decision as quickly as possible. For example, this one says that the course starts now and never ends. It's a completely self-paced online course. You decide when you start and when you finish. Okay, thank you, but why should I pay you $1,600, right? So what would I do as a marketer for this landing page? I would definitely change the first block here. I would add a clear explanation. What is the course is about? What is a Revit, Rocketship? What is all that? Then watch the promo. Do not say promo because this is not a promo. Never name the videos or PDF files with the marketing words. For example, we do not say that the PDF is a lead magnet. We say it's a super important, useful ebook. We do not say that the video is a promo. We say that this is a welcoming video from the owner. And then the other thing I would definitely add on some explanation, some interesting facts about the career and experience of the instructor. And then the course curriculum, I would add some lessons up here and maybe add some materials because this is definitely not enough. The lessons are short and you are asking for quite a high price for that. There are some testimonials, that's good, but they are not creating a solid trust. I would definitely add a Trustpilot page or Google Reviews page. The next mistake that drains the conversions on the landing page is the mistake on a checkout page. I made this mistake in 100% of all audits I perform for the online schools. Do you see what's wrong with this page? What is lacking? The first thing that is wrong here is I can see above the checkout button taxes, discounts, and shipping calculated at checkout. That automatically means for me that there are some hidden fees which I do not know yet and they're gonna increase the price and I did not expect that. Okay, once I click on a checkout button, I still do not see the terms of use. On the checkout page, I do not see two important documents, the refund policy and the terms of use. It's important to explain the consumer what are the terms of use of your online course, as well as the refund policy. What if something goes wrong? Can I return my money? The other important thing which could increase the sales up to 30% is the option to buy now and pay later. It's so easy to integrate the options like Affirm checkout, Klarna, Afterpay checkout, even for the small checks like this one. It's only $100, but still some people would like to buy now and pay later. The mistake number 6 that is killing your conversion is missing risk reveal. In the times when there is so much of scam in this world, people will not just agree to sign up for your offer. It's not so difficult to provide a guarantee, especially if you are 100% sure in the quality of your online course. Just add the badge, like 14 days or 7 days guarantee, and that will automatically increase the conversions. And the last mistake, the design of the landing page. The design should align with the niche of the online course. What does that mean? If we are selling online course on marketing and sales, you better use some aggressive colors like red, black, white, very solid, high contrast colors. If you're selling a hobby courses, you better use soft colors like pinkish and yellowish. If you are selling the courses to upgrade the qualification for a certain occupation, you can use green or blue colors. This is definitely just my recommendation, but the first impression that we make on the user is non-verbal impression. That means that we just take a surface look on the page and do not read the words that are written on the landing page. We just need to take a look, and upon the first impression, we will make a decision either to proceed enrolling in your product or decline. This was the video about 7 mistakes on your landing pages that sell your online courses. I hope that was useful. I tried to implement as many details. I tried to show you as many examples as possible. If you still have some questions, just let me know in the comments. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. That's it for today, and see you next time.